Hello, it's Friday, May 20th. Tomorrow is not the end of the world. It's basically a day that, it's going to be any other day, except unlike most other days, some other days, some guys predicted the end of the world. He claims that he went over the Bible and through some mystical advanced maths that only he knows, it's going to end tomorrow. At around 4:30, I think he said. I don't know. But it's kind of ridiculous. He had said the same thing, that it would end in like 1991. I don't know. The world's going to end, but it's either going to end like 4 million years from now, or from some rogue astral body smashing into us, or smashing into something else that then smashes into us, or radical environmental changes. But radical environmental changes, those are like pretty rare. I wouldn't think anything is going to change so harshly that humans are just going to stop overnight. Nothing really stops overnight. I mean, they talk about the abrupt end of dinosaurs, and they say like in a blink of an eye. And I'm like, how long is a blink? Basically, the environment didn't sustain them too well, so they ended up dying off. Sometimes in droves, but over time they just went away. And that'll eventually happen for humans, but I'm not too worried. It's going to be a very, very long time. Anyway, onward with my Friday. I am marching over to the store because I was, making candy bracelets. Aha! Yeah, that's right, that's the Thundercats. It took me quite a while, because, it's first time using a difficult pattern. I mean, so far I've made a Pokeball, a rainbow one, a diagonal rainbow one, a couple of Triforces, and compared to this one, those were pretty easy. Didn't have just like random change. And my OCD is getting kind of bad. I have to like grind out and polish every imperfection in the beads. It's a little bit ridiculous. But I can't do much about that. If something bothers me, I gotta fix it right then. So yeah, heading over to the store. I don't know what I'm gonna pick up. I just felt like walking. I got the Game Boy camera in my bag. Maybe I'll do some Game Boy photography, but I can't really see pictures. As I told you, it's just not something I'm good at. But at any rate, if you don't try, you don't know. And if you don't try, you don't get better. Because the only way you get better is by doing it. I'm a martial artist, I know. And kind of a terrible martial artist, but I used to be a lot worse. And, just doing it gets you better. Doing it well gets you better. I mean, I had this one teacher that says practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. And, this is a guy that, like, stroked, so, half of his body didn't work, but, he curled, like, basically twice what anyone in our class could just bench. And that was amazing. So, yeah. But anyway, that basically drives my mindset. Perfect practice makes perfect. So, I try to practice everything as perfectly as I can. Even photography. Though, it's kind of a soft practice. I mean, you could go for, perfection and clarity all you want, but, everything's got a spot. Art is one of those fuzzy things. I mean, I just watched the Vlogbrothers video where John is talking about the two spectrums in education. You have like the hard, finite answer stuff, and then you have the soft, fuzzy stuff. And how they always trade places, depending on your point of view. And that's just, it's something to think about. It's always something I've had trouble comprehending, but you're supposed to have trouble comprehending it. It's just one of those things. Okay, so I just reviewed that, and I think I'm on 18 minutes now, so either a lot of this is gonna have to go or something, but I gotta film the outro now because the battery's dying. It's one thing that sucks about this flip cam. The battery kind of dies fast, but anyway, that's what I'm thinking about this week. Work was alright, just hard, 40 hours and all that, but that's not gonna last long, so should be grateful. Anyway, peace.